is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today is day 155, June 4th, 2025. Today we're back in store, so I'm ready to head there. But to start off the day, I need to get my car. So my sister's on her way to come get me and give me a ride, and we'll show you guys that. But we don't have any appointments as of now, so we'll see if anyone ends up coming by today. But after work, or after the store, some people call it work, some people don't. If anything, I think it's more work if you actually try to work for yourself. But, so after work, there's the hockey game tonight. Oilers versus Panthers. Stanley Cup Finals, Game 1. So we'll probably be watching that. So that'll be pretty interesting to watch. But I keep slacking on that gaming video, obviously, because it's not too big of a priority at the moment. So that'll be posted sometime whenever I have time, and I'll give you guys more information about it. But for right now, it's still not done. I have to finish it because there's some stuff I want to like edit into it, and it's hard to figure out. Like, I want to stretch the video a bit, but I'm having a hard time figuring that out. So it is what it is. But we're gonna wait, let my sister pull up, let her drop me off, then we're gonna get my car, head to the store. We'll show you guys the car, like I said, but we'll see what else we got going on today for you guys. But we got the car, we are at the store, so I'll show you guys the car quick before we run inside. But it definitely looks a lot better, definitely better off white than it was black, you know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? But yeah, give you guys a closer look, because it's definitely nicer white than it was black, like I said. So I'm just looking at it like really close. That's why the camera is so close to me. Getting a real good look at it. But it looks good. Because it's a wrap, right? So can't have the craziest expectations, but still happy with it. It looked really good, to be honest. But enough chit chat. Show you guys what we're working with here. So nice little white instead of the black. But we ended up getting a decent amount of stuff done at the store today, so that's always a good thing, right? It's always good to get stuff done. But we didn't have anyone come by, so I didn't get any like in-store content in that sense for you guys. But I ended up watching the Oilers game. Clutched up, let's go. So that's why this video is a bit late. Whenever there's a hockey game, I like to talk about it and post the video a bit late, because I know the people who care about the videos are gonna watch it regardless. So but definitely a really good start for Edmonton compared to last year. If anyone remembers last year, Draisaitl couldn't score, Edmonton didn't win the first game, yada yada. So in general, it's a lot better of a start to the series than last year, but the Panthers are a good team, so they can always end up coming back type thing. But we got our hope in Edmonton, knock on wood, they can finish the job this year. That would be nice. But really happy with my bumper and how it turned out. White definitely looks a lot better than black, so no complaints there, that's for sure. But I think next I have my exhaust, of course. And then after that, I think I'm going to try to get some coilovers. They're expensive, to be honest, but I know, like, you can sell them after pretty easily if you part out, or if you sell the, like, it's honestly better to part out your car if you end up selling it and you, like, modded it, because you kind of get more, to be honest, because people will pay for the parts individually, and more people want to pay for, like, a stock car, to be honest, because, like, one side of them wants to buy the modded one to already have the mods and stuff, but they know it's kind of beat up, so that's why they lean towards the stock one. So that's why I ended up picking up a stock one, at least, just to kind of play it safe type thing, and that way I can just put whatever I think is best on it or in it and stuff, and it's not someone else's choice of mods. Because, like, I know another thing is like, oh, you bought it, you didn't make it yourself. Like, it's not your own build. That's not your own build. So that's another part of the reason why I want to do it myself rather than just kind of coming up with one out of nowhere that someone else built and just buying it off them. So I chose to go my own route, but we have my exhaust next week, same day as night market, so that'll be pretty interesting. I'll be all over the place. We got a busy week next week, but I do need to end up tagging stuff, I think, unless I want to go and just eyeball everything, but that's honestly a lot more to do, because then if I have, like, people helping me, they'll have to still talk to me type thing, but tagging also takes a long time. So I'm kind of 50-50 on what to do. Part of me wants to tag, part of me wants to not tag. So I guess we'll see what I end up doing, because, like, I know I'm gonna be there all day, but I also think it's better as a customer if it's tagged. But, like, I can only do so much as one person, like I said, so we'll see if I'll even have time to do all that, because there is more important stuff that I need to do for the exact same event type thing. So I just have to kind of prioritize what I'm doing. So, like, the tags are somewhat a priority, but also not at the same time, because I kind of remember the price for most stuff. Like, I say kind of because I know that there'll be the odd thing I forget and stuff like that. So, but, like, I feel like it's also easier if I don't tag it on, for me, like, afterwards too, because, like, after the event, most of the tags will be useless because the vintage isn't in store, as a lot of you guys know. So I would have, like, tags on stuff that's at my, like, that's, like, with my inventory, that's not on display in the store, if that makes sense. So it is, like, it is a bit weird in that sense. Like, it'll make it a bit more difficult, but we'll see what I end up going with. That's why I've kind of been hesitating a bit, just to kind of see what would be the better one overall, because obviously as a customer I know one's better than the other, but as a vendor I know the other one is better than the other. But with shoes and stuff it'll be a little easier, because those are already tagged and stuff, so I won't necessarily have to do much for those. They'll just be display and good to go type thing. Whereas, and if I bring any clothing from the store, that will be the same. They're all pre-tagged type thing. So that just makes it a little bit easier
if I bring anything from the store, then those I can like just have sort of in a separate section, and they'll already have prices on them, so those I won't necessarily have to do stuff with. But I know at a decent amount of the vintage events, some of the vendors will also just like have people offer on everything, so maybe I'll end up doing that, like ask some people like, oh, what do you want to pay, and see what they say, because some like obviously there'll be that, like the couple guys who think they're funny and they'll say like, I want to pay nothing, but like I know the majority of people are pretty chill, and they'll know that that means just shoot me an offer and I'll probably accept it. So it'll just end up coming down to who, you know, type thing, because there's different kinds of people, of course. But other than that, I think we had a pretty good day today because the Oilers won. Got my bumper done. So W's all around if you're asking me. But hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and hit the bell to get notified every day about our daily vlogs. But tomorrow we'll be back in store, so we'll see if anyone ends up coming by. But as of now, we don't have anyone who pre-booked it or anything. So as of now, no one's meant to come by, but you guys know the drill. Never really know if someone's going to come by or not until the day of, so is what it is. But we'll catch you guys tomorrow when we're back in store. That's all we got for today. Lacedbyhook signing out. Peace.